Thanks, Bear. What? Make it, huh? Oh, you know what? I didn't mute my mic. Hi, friends. Hey, hi, hello. How's it going? I had to go get a drink because it's cold. It's gross. How was everybody's Sunday? Did you all have a good day? I'm cold. My hands are cold. I didn't know if I wanted to play this tonight. But I'm not sure what else I would play, so we're just gonna go ahead and do it. Where is my authenticator? There it is. I don't know if that's the right password. We're gonna find out. It appears to have been. Do you guys have a favorite kind of apple? Because my friend asked me earlier, and I really don't. I bought some Gala apples today, I think. And I know I like Red Delicious. But other than that, I have no idea. Hello, Dahlia. What are you doing? I'll show the game in a minute. I didn't forget. No, you can't have my drink. I'm just loading in right now anyway. Can I show you this stupidity, though? This thing that really annoys me. I have this book, right? This book. Oh, I dropped something. I have this math book. Gross math book, right? And I had to get, it's loose leaf, so I had to get a binder for it. And I bought a binder for it. And I put it in. This bitch doesn't fit in the damn binder. It's too big. It's too long for the binder. Stupid. It's stupid is what it is. Hey, what are you doing? I dropped my pens. Gotta pick them up or Dahlia's gonna eat them. Dahlia, please. She's so rotten. So completely rotten, right? Yeah, you're rotten. Okay, let me show let me switch scenes here. Okay, no worries. Okay. Hey, don't lick my bag of carrots, you weirdo. Excuse you. No. No. Dahlia's trying to make off with my bag of carrots. Can you not? Rotten. Absolutely rotten. She's cute, but she's rotten. Okay. Anyway. Well, we won't learn anything of value standing out here. Let us proceed into the main building. Speak with the custodian. Dahlia, you cannot have those. Move your booty. Please. she's so rotten. Rotten. Okay. Oops, I ran into a wall. Haha. Okay. Hello? Hello? Is this a cutscene with actual words? No. Greetings. We are here to peruse the Archeon's vault. Peruse? You're clearly not gleaners then. Might I ask your affiliation? We belong to the students of Valdesian. But is that relevant? I was given to believe that the vaults, those open to the public at least, were open to the public. Ordinarily, yes, that would be the case. At present, however, access is restricted. Only persons directly involved in the reorganization efforts are permitted to enter. Well, we are. Oh. Not us, then. I suppose we'd better move along to another facility. This building has a lift which connects to the middle tier, yes? Might we at least make use of that? My hands are freaking cold. No! That service has also been suspended, I am afraid. For the time being, priority has been given over to the conveyance of inventory. What? So this is as far as we can go? I apologize for the inconvenience. Please come again after a restructuring operation is concluded. My brain just glitched there for a second. By that time, it'll be too late, and we are so close to getting answers. We need to rethink our approach. Let us step outside for a moment, shall we? Yeah, let's do it. Students of Valdesian. What's this? Not. It's not as warm as I expected it to be. We are at an impasse. As we have no other leads, I should like to pursue this one further. Where's Dahlia? Just want to make sure I don't run her over. But I doubt that our stone-paced custodian will be swayed by heartfelt pleas. We must seek another means to access the lower level. 'Tis likely that the people in this area are involved in the restructuring in one way or another. If we were to ingratiate ourselves, they might allow us to accompany them on the lift. Let us ask around. Surely someone is in need of a few strong backs to lighten the load. Okay. Anyone? I want to talk to you, Boragchin. Questing? You have an air of dangerous competence, and you're most certainly not Charlian. Yes, you do nice. Wow, those were words. You should do nicely. For what, you may ask? As the overseer of the wildlife in this sector, I often find myself in need of new volunteers to help with the feeding. While I'm perfectly content to perform the task myself, it would be unwise to allow the carnivores to grow too accustomed to my scent, or that of any of my colleagues, for that matter. Which is why I'm pleased to encounter fresh meat like you. If you'll excuse the phrase. So, what say you to a brief foray in the forest? You'll be provided with suitable recompense. Of course. Recompense. I can read. I promise. Wonderful. Here, take these hunks of raw flesh and just set them down at these locations. Hurry back as soon as you're done. Great. That wasn't who I was supposed to talk to, though. Am I taking the lift? Oh, no, we're just students. They won't let us into the Archeon, even though we found... Actually, we have no idea what it is that we found. There's no record of such a creature anywhere, but it was wandering through Tranquility, and so we thought to donate it to the vaults. Honest little squeal, don't you think? Anyway, I suppose we'll have to take care of it until the Archeon is open again. I thought I was just supposed to talk to anybody. Not the case. Wait. Oh, am I supposed to just anybody? Do you have a quest? In the market for something on the rare side? No. Not right now. I guess you didn't actually have a quest. You just wanted to sell me stuff. Hello. It'll be all right. I just need to... Oh, God. What do I do? Hi. I asked a gleaner to bring me a lively goblin specimen, but perhaps I was a tad too insistent on the lively part. The thing flung itself about with such force that it broke the wall of its enclosure and escaped. For a moment I considered chasing after it myself, then realized it would likely beat my soft academic frame into a bloody pulp. You, on the other hand, seem to possess a rather high degree of fortitude. The last I saw it was skittering off towards Mornvale Forest. Please track down and subdue our frisky fugitive, stuff it in this sturdy sack, and then bring it back here to me. My humble gratitude will be yours, as well as a generous reward. Great. Now you're here, you literally... whatever. Oh, shit. I did see a gleaner fellow heading out of the gate there, though, shouldering a large pack, engaged in some manner of task. Maybe he'll head a bit down below when he's done. Whatever it is he's doing. Okay, well, I picked up tasks I didn't need to, but I suppose I could just do them. That's not what I wanted. Chocobo! Chocobo! Nope. Oh, shit. Greetings! Hi, how are you? How's the rest of your day? I have returned. Oh. You know, my day wasn't too bad. Oh. Yeah, no, I know. I didn't mean to pick up side quests, actually. I thought that's what I needed to do. And, but I picked them up, so I figured I may as well just do them. Where's my health? Down there. Oh. Do I have... How do I pick this bitch up? Oh. Okay. Okay. On the right side of my screen. The item is next to the name of the quest. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I see that. I see that. Oh, thank you. Sorry, I missed your messages. I was busy trying not to die. Yeah. The one about the combat. I didn't see it. Okay. I think I did this one, didn't I? Yeah. Wait, is this... Oh. This is the other quest too. Okay. Yes, your messages. Hello. What you doing down here? Quiet. You'll frighten it away. I like your ears. Ah, it's you again. I don't mean to be rude, but I'm in the middle of another task. The cloudkin I need to capture is very close. Very close. It is cold as fuck. What the hell? Huh? You wish to help me with this too? You spend your time in unusual ways, my friend. It says it's 41, but jeez. Heckin' cold. Still 200 are generally better than one. Very well. The canal here is a common gathering spot for birds of all kinds, but the one I'm after today is the hornbill. Its feathers are green and it cries a distinctive caw. Single it out and shoot it with this sleeping dart. Okay. The effects are short-lived, so I'll lie in wait down by the riverbank to claim our quarry. Be sure to hit it the right one. Okay. I know, I wanna... You. It'd be nice. About this avocado ranch dip to have with my carrot. I'm excited to try it. There's voice acting. Oh. You can't hear my game? Oh, yeah. It was fine earlier. Okay, you should be able to hear it now.
So you met with that gleaner again, this time to capture a hornbill.
Perfect.
I understand catching and bringing in creatures from the outside, but what's the point of chasing after ones already here?
Oh,
Sweet.
it's a simple thing, really.
What's awesome?
Occasionally, we remove specimens no longer needed for study, or those we've had difficulty raising. But we can't simply turn them loose. Safely returning such creatures to their native habitats is another facet of a cleaner's duties. But not in this case, I'm afraid. I've been asked to bring the bird below.
You get the good clips, faux show.
The restricted section in the lower levels of Labyrinthos. Open only to a select few researchers.
I really want to try this. I'm gonna do it.
The projects down there are the subject of rumor and hearsay. Forbidden magics. Advanced technologies that can never be allowed to fall into outside hands. Even our...
Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that.
Those who are, the researchers involved in this secretive work,
Shit.
are not permitted to walk freely in the city, and are instead required to live in isolated quarters.
It's a cool building.
What could a facility subject to such strict security protocols possibly need with a hornbill? An experiment?
Possibly. I wasn't afforded an explanation.
Well, why not? Bro?
But judging by the requisition list given to me and my colleagues, I doubt it's for any kind of advanced research.
It's whoever lives down there just lonely. Damn. I'm lonely. All by my lonesome.
I'd be more inclined to believe we were making preparations to migrate to the south. Mericidia or thereabouts.
What? Why would you say that?
Much of the flora and fauna we were asked to procure could serve as reliable sources of sustenance.
Okay.
They're comparatively hardy species too, able to endure harsh climates. And among them are specimens known to be effective in improving soil quality and purifying water.
Okay. Sounds good.
When you put it that way, migration does sound like a reasonable assumption.
That's all it is, though. An assumption. Through our tasks, we gleaners glimpse only bits and pieces of the forum's plans. Our prime concern is that our requisitions, be they living or otherwise, are properly preserved for the knowledge of future generations. Now, I really must be going. I regret that I cannot reward you as you deserve.
Rude.
Perhaps you might reward us after a fashion then. It is imperative that we reach the lower levels. And seeing as you are already set to descend with your assigned cargo, mayhap we could accompany you as your assistants.
I'm afraid that won't be possible. Once the animals have been prepared for transport, we send them down separately via the lift.
I see.
I will of course follow after to make my report, but I can hardly pass you off as porters when there's nothing left to carry.
Okay. Okay. Can you put us in a cage?
Indeed. Pray forget I said anything.
Sorry. Sorry. Sorry.
do you feel about climbing? If you've strength and the courage to brave it, then there is another way down.
It's pretty good, actually. Sorry. I needed a carrot.
This path leads to the 33rd facet, a mine shaft excavated during one of our expansions of Labyrinthos. While I cannot guarantee that the passage is safe to traverse,
Both.
it should provide access to the medial circuit below.
I never even knew such a place existed. Thank you. This is the perfect solution.
You're quite welcome, but consider yourselves warned. If the going proves too treacherous, you do well to turn back. I bid you good day.
Good day, sir.
Well, turning back is hardly an option, not when we've come this far.
Dang.
Let's go and take a look at this mine shaft.
I thought about logging on earlier and doing some crafting, but I needed to do some schoolwork, so I did that instead. Let me finish these other side quests real quick. And then let me go to the main story quest. What'd you guys do today other than clean your animal cages? Anything? Your kids were there in the morning? So you hung out with them? Nice. I went to the store and spent far too much money. But I bought, obviously, carrots. And I was like, I need something to eat with the carrots. So I was like, I wonder if they have hummus here. But the store that I went to doesn't. So I was just like, okay, let's see what else they have. They had, excuse me, this avocado ranch dip. And I was like, that sounds good. So I put it in my cart. Then I kept walking down the aisle to figure out what else I was gonna buy. I saw stuffing and I was like, oh, the stuffing. I love stuffing. It's so good. Stovetop, so good. So good. And I turned my cart real quick. And I didn't have the thing up that blocks the leg holes where a child would sit. And so my the dip that I had in my cart fell out. And then onto the ground and cracked on the bottom. And there was some dip on the floor. And I was like, oh. saw a wet floor sign nearby, so I went and grabbed it and just put it over the top of it. And I brought the container with me so that I could return it. Give it to them so I'm not just sitting it on a shelf or like letting somebody else buy it. That would be rude. Ah. The only thing I didn't do was tell the worker that I saw it a few aisles down. No, I didn't feel like it. And I was like, nah, at least I covered it. A little frog with a staff. Hey, I did the thing. Oh, praise the scholar. Yeah, you're welcome. Okay. I try to be a nice human every now and then. Every now and then. They changed it. They used to make you put a quarter into the lock that they had on the carts to use the carts. But I guess they changed it. Some of the carts still have the locks on them, but a lot of them don't. But none of them are like attached anymore, so I guess they changed their ways. Which is nice. No, I didn't go to Aldi. I went to Save a Lot. I don't know where the nearest Aldi is. I think there's one next to Planet Fitness. This must be it. The entrance to the mine shaft. It's faint, but I hear something moving within. Creatures homed there by researchers, you think? Well, flavoring beasts aside, we'll need to watch our footing. We should tighten our straps and such before we continue. Okay. I'm gonna put my sweatshirt on. It's cold. It's cold. Yesterday, so, sorry, didn't mean to hit the mic. So I, take Jamie to work in the morning, and he works at 7, and I normally work at, like, either 7:30 or 8. And so, the last 2 days, Jamie has worked at 7, and I've worked at 8. Oh, God. And so I got to work, and I had my heat turned on. I have a blanket in my car. It's actually for emergency purposes. But if I get to work early, and I got like a half hour to an hour, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna take a nap. So I make sure my car is warm enough. I turn my heat on. Make sure that's good and warm. And then I lean my chair back, my seat back, and sorry, I have 3/4 sleeves on this shirt, and I did not make sure they were all the way down before I put the sweatshirt on. Anyway, I lean my seat back, and I take a nap. And I've been wearing my like winter hat because it's been a little cold lately. And so I just pull my hat down over my oh, you son of a bitch. I'm so stupid. I'd like to know what I just did. Was put my sweatshirt on and where is it? And I didn't move my cable for my headset. The cable for my headset is in my sweatshirt. It's between my sweatshirt and my t-shirt. I love everything. Going great. Going great. It's a great night. Let's go. Oh god, it makes moving my hair so difficult. Alright, leave some distance, take it slow. Watch your surroundings. Got it. Got it. I need to set up my freaking... What are these things? Am I supposed to open them? Oh, yep, sure am. What was I saying? Yeah, no, that's... I didn't figure it was. I just was, wanting to open it. That's all. I think your boosted gear has item level 535. Oh, okay. Yeah. You can trade that gear to the flames for special currency and to level you up fast. Once I get to the point where I can do that, yeah. You discovered a new location! Hell yeah. Yee. What the fuck was I saying? I don't know. Who knows? What are you? Can I? I have to get pretty close to it. Frog kick. Rude. Well. Here we go. Oh. Die. Heck yes. Onward! My rib is finally starting to feel better. It does still hurt some, but it's not nearly as bad as it. My rib? Yeah. Heck yeah. I still don't totally understand these. Oh, you know what? Can I summon them both at the same time? No, I can only have one. What's the difference? Yeah, I haven't figured out... What is Seraph? Whatever. Yes, my fairy helpers. I don't know about this one. I had the other one out last time I played. And it heals me. So I don't know if that's what this one does. As well as attacks, but... yeah. Yeah. Treat. Yeah, and they just follow me around. But I don't know if there's a difference between Eos and Feline. I don't know if it's just a difference in looks or what. Dahlia, your butt's in my way. It's appearance only. Do we want the pink and yellow one? Or do we want the yellow and blue one? Can you get ready for my carrots, please? Come on, move your butt. You're a pain in the butt. Dahlia. Hi. Excuse me. What are you doing? All right. Everyone seems to have made it through without incident. Okay. Great. Specimens are being collected in preparation for great migration. Then we should see evidence of such plans in the area's research. Let's follow the path. Okay. Smoosh, can you not? Oh yeah. Get away from the carrot. Good lord. So freaking rotten. Guess it doesn't matter which way I go. I don't know what this thing is, but it literally just looks like a pile of bushes. Evil bushes. Yeah, that checks out. Hello. Nah, don't lick up my nose. There are a lot of fairy ones. Can I make it? Oh. Can I put like... Hello. Thanks. Okay, I don't know. The evil bush is here. Oh, shit. Jeez, Oh yeah, I forgot about this one. Do I have another healing spell? I do. I don't need all of these. Okay, we'll leave those for now. Fate discovered nearby. Whoa. Hey, great. Agronomics. Nice. Labyrinthos is host to a wide variety of vegetation, which allows us to conduct studies on cultivation methods utilized in foreign lands. And it is this facility which coordinates and oversees those efforts. The fruits of their research go to feed colleagues, or so I hear. More notable successes might make it to Agora. Food so exotic, you'd be hard-pressed to guess their origin, let alone how they might taste. Did you go to bed early last night? Or sleep in late this morning? Indeed, mystery vegetables without a name. Oh, you know what? There was a point to my story where I was saying that I take a nap. The other day, I decided to take a nap in my car, and I pulled my hat down over my eyes, and I set an alarm, and when my alarm went off, I definitely woke up and thought that I was home. 100% thought that I was home in my bed, and I was like, oh, so comfy. Yeah, and I literally was dreaming. So, yeah. It was definitely some deep sleeps. Deep sleeps. Oh my goodness. I don't remember what I was dreaming, but I see no gleaner wearer hereabouts. Yet these workers seem to share that same sense of urgency. 'Tis possible they know something of the Forum's plans and their underlying motivations. Worth looking into, wouldn't you say? Yeah, sure. See what you can coax from the workers. The rest of us will do the same or cast about for usual clues. I probably said unusual. But I don't know, maybe it's unusual. Gather information from people at the place, the Hydronomics. This place, stuff and things. I need to drink more water. Like, just in general, but... Oh, there's one over there. Oh. Muriel Agronomics is where the finest agricultural minds gather research. Oh, God! Plant specimens from around the realm and the methods by which to cultivate them. Plants grown here used to feed the people working in the labyrinthos, straight from our fields to the table, fresh as can be. Okay, bye! Do I opt to be taken down below? More than I can carry, and then some. Most of our stock is sent off via the cargo lift, but some has been embarked for aerial transport. Hence, the stack of crates atop that hill over there. God, hauling that lot up the slope was a job and a half. Da, 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 da. Look at you. What are you? What crop's that? Okay. Yep. Great. Thanks for that information. Where's this last one that I need to talk to? Oh, can't go down there. Great. Hi there. Look at that dock! Look at it. Look at it. Walk around, duck. You can hear its little feet on the pavement. Oh, hello there. We weren't expecting visitors. Not with use of the lift being restricted. How did you make it down here anyway? My chapped, you say? Well, you're a much hardier soul than I. Under normal circumstances, I'd reward such tenacity with a guided tour of the field. But I'm afraid the forum has this filling orders list a mile long. I can read. Massive yet detailed requests. Literal wagon loads of crop samples. And hardly any time to put them together. Fox, I need you to know that I showed 2 of my coworkers the videos, the shorts that you have made so far. At least some of them, because one of the coworkers, you hadn't done the last 2 yet. Anyway, I showed them and they were dying. So you're doing good. When I first heard of this grand reorganization, I assumed we would be shuffling around old stock to make room for the new. Then came the orders of ridiculous quantities of seeds we've already through our research. I can't stop yawning! Passing strange, eh? I pressed for an explanation and was met with vague assurances that all would be revealed in due course. Not the most satisfying answer. Were you here when I showed my business map book? Because, I hate it, so, like, I need somebody else to hate it with me. Investigate the stacked boxes. Yeah, it is large, but the thing that's most annoying is that it's loose leaf and it doesn't fit in it doesn't fit in the stupid binder. Like, it's too long. The book is too long. It's like an inch out of the freaking binder. I hate it. I hate it so much. Stray tomato. I love that. I didn't actually read those names before when I was running by. The label on these crates tell the story of their contents. Bundles of common seeds and saplings accompanied by sheets of reports. These are pretty flowers.
Hard to look away, isn't it?
Hello?
But they're more than pretty flowers. Heart blooms are attuned to ambient emotion.
Hmm.
You don't seem convinced, but believe me, it's true.
Him this tall.
This ashen grey, for instance, it mirrors the anxiety and urgency of those working nearby as they rush to fulfill sudden orders. Intense feelings like those spur the petals to change colour. Bright glowing hues in the presence of joy, dark subdued shades for frustration or despair. Yet even with the collected wisdom of Charlian at our disposal, we've yet to identify the underlying principle of this empathic effect.
That's cool.
And there are other mysteries besides. Although the flower is extraordinarily long-lived, its low reproductive rate has made it difficult to find younger populations growing in the wild.
I want to see something real quick. I don't think... Yeah, because I'm not live on here. Show me. Okay. I'm just checking something.
With too few
Okay.
sightings to map its distribution, and no closely related species to track, we've been unable to pinpoint its land of origin. To further complicate matters, every culture, even dimly aware of its existence, has given it a different name and mythos. Our attempts to study it via the historical record have been an exercise in frustration. As an avid botanist myself, I should one day like to unravel the Heartbloom's secrets. But I'm afraid other duties must take precedence. I will leave you to your thoughts.
That's cool. Ah! I want to see something. Right quick.
Have you learned aught of interest?
What? Let me tell you about these flowers.
A flower that reacts to one's feelings? Strange. I must say, I have never heard of such a thing.
I was trying to see... Can you say something on YouTube? I just want to make sure that this is working. Because I said hello, but... I see that. But I only see it on YouTube. But there's like a multi-stream thing. There's a multi-stream tab. Alright, let me finish this scene and then we can try to figure it out. Real quick.
This is all very fascinating. But as it stands, we've failed to gain any significant insight into the forum's undertaking.
Nice.
Indeed. While there is certainly enough activity to support Erenville's supposition that a priority has been placed on improving food production, unfortunately for our investigation, these workers were never informed as to how their duties serve the master plan.
If only we could interrogate the Forum members directly.
Quick, everybody hide in the box! No?
Isn't that the entrance to the Archaeum?
Oh, it's Archaeum.
Look, there. I think that's Erenville.
A little difficult to tell from here, but I think you're right. He did say he was coming down to make his report.
Nice.
Erenville receives his orders from the Forum. Would it not follow, then, that the superior to whom he reports is a Forum member?
Sure.
Or at least a close associate.
Sure.
You mean to eavesdrop on their conversation? What a...
Ours alone to bear. We won't interfere with Erenville's work, nor will he be implicated as an accomplice. If you're not comfortable taking part, I can do this alone.
Nay. I said myself that I wished to know Father's intentions. And no answers will be forthcoming should we simply ask nicely.
Tons of people buy furniture, so you and I need to get to max level woodworking so we can make and sell furniture. We'll get rich. Okay.
We can apologize later, should it come to it. Right now, we need every crumb of information we can get our hands on. Consequences be damned.
It might be best if you came along as well. In fact, we should all... Cryo?
Oh, yes. That certainly sounds like a plan.
I'm glad you agree.
Quickly. Erenville is on the move. We need to get closer before we lose him.
Bye.
Almost. I can almost reach you.
Interesting. Okay. I want to try and figure out why this isn't working. Why? Why? Why did it work? Hmm. Uh, says this is free. Anyway. Um. It looks like I might need a third party service. I don't freaking know. That seems like a whole lot of not something I want to deal with right now. I'm gonna take a break. Yeah, yeah. I have YouTube up anyway. I can just use my other monitor to have YouTube up for right now, and then just have Twitch on my streaming monitor. So I think that'll work out. So I'm gonna take a quick break, and I'll be back in a few minutes. Hopefully. I'm back. I was eating some carrots, and then I realized you have to pee, and then I realized, that's cool. And then I realized that I was trapped. Couldn't get up because I freaking I got in my headset stuck in my clothes. Then I had to take my sweatshirt off. It was a whole thing. Okay. Alright, let's go. Just kidding, we're going right here. Forgive me, my attention has been elsewhere. We were following Erenville, weren't we? Is Kraus still feeling unwell? I've never seen her so distracted. Keep an eye on her. But keep moving too. We cannot let our quarry slip away. Erenville was headed westwards along the path outside the Archeon. I forgot already how to say it. Archeon. Come! We can still catch him. Alright, well, that's the wrong way. Let's go this way. I have carrot between my teeth. Hold a moment. I have an idea. If memory serves, that colossal wall-like structure is logistic and beta. Why did I say whatever? One of the Labyrinthos climate control center. It should have its own lifts, which one could access the upper and lower tiers. Hi, if I were an agent of the Forum, it would make for a convenient meeting place. But even if we happen to find Erenville in the company of said agent, we cannot expect them to reveal issues of importance as we nonchalantly stroll past. Nay, we shall have to remain undetected. If only Graha and his vanished spell were here. Oh, but there are other ways of turning invisible. Hippity hop, my little toads. Goodness! Unaccustomed to transfiguration? Worry not. It'll wear off with the passage of time. I suggest you and your green companions hop along and catch up with Erenville. Should you feel the magic's fading, return to me and I will refresh the enchantment. And what am I to do in the meantime? Wait here with me. In your current state of mind, you'd be as likely to leap into the jaws of a predator as you would learn anything of note. Which reminds me, where are the creatures hereabouts? In that form, you are essentially defenseless. You've changed into a toad, you must remain transfigured in order to progress with the yada yada, yada yada. If you move too far away, you look to the map. So, okay, let's speak just okay. Magical. I mean, literally magical. Alphino. Yep. Alpha Toad and Ella Toad are now accompanying you. Okay. Let's go. Listen to him. Where am I going? Yeah. Nothing to see here, Luncheon Toad. Wee, wee, wee. Uh-huh. What? Yeah, okay. I mean, this is kind of my plan anyway, but... You know, hopping on the bridge. Magical. Nothing to see here. All right. Just 3 toads sitting on a bridge. Nothing. Sitting in
I trust
formation.
you will find your compensation to be more than satisfactory. We wish so much so that we have come bearing new tasks in need of your
Thought he
competent
was done.
hand.
Thought he was done and I wasn't looking. Hello.
Another lengthy list.
All right.
If I may speak frankly, the Gleaners have been pushed to the point of collapse by your unending demands. We are not familiars to be exploited. We are Charlayan scholars, and we deserve an explanation for this unseemly treatment. What warrants such urgency?
What's he doing?
In an age long past, Charlayan was charged with a momentous duty. And now that word of the final days hangs heavy in the air, the time has come for us to fulfill that charge. I can say no more, but I promise you this. All will be revealed in due course. And when it has, you will understand that your toil is in service to the greatest good.
No. Please don't bite me.
Then I will do your bidding. For now.
Oh, yeah?
But unless you wish the Gleaners to rise up in protest, I advise you to offer tangible improvements for our working conditions. Your promised revelation does nothing to address present circumstances.
A fair point. Your concerns will be conveyed to the forum.
Please don't bite me. Nothing to see here. Nothing. Dahlia.
I hope that was informative. You may consider my debt to you repaid in full. While I do have my reservations about the Forum, I want to believe that they have our best interests at heart.
Who care?
Which is why I'm reassured that you're busy sniffing out the truth of things. We can ill afford to place all our eggs in one basket, this master plan of theirs, without first understanding the risks involved.
Wait! How did you know it was us?
3 frogs sitting in formation. Toads. Sorry.
If you mean to impersonate the toad, try studying the real thing. And don't try to fool an expert.
There. Dahlia. I love you, but can you get down? Dahlia. Come on. I suppose we should have known a gleaner who specializes in animal procurements would not be so easily deceived. Yet he seemed inclined to put his trust in us all the same. More importantly, perhaps, we discovered a new piece of the puzzle. This momentous duty the forum agent had mentioned. Dahlia. No. It is not for you. Nothing on this desk is for you right now. Charlene has been called to action in the Teleferize declaration. They're so fucking rotten. What's the catalyst? Whatever charge it is. I've tried to make the noise of the can she doesn't like. And it just makes her want to attack me, so I don't know that that's gonna work. Whatever charge it is, they hope to fulfill. They deem it of sufficient importance. I can't read. To disrupt all of Labyrinthos, not to mention ignore Eorzio's request for aid. Ass, man. What duty could warrant the direct involvement of the Forum and the commitment of all its resources? Judging by what we just heard, none of the Gleaners were offered any kind of explanation at this point. It seems abundantly clear that we will learn nothing by pressing further. We should head back to Yustola and Kryle for the moment, see what they think of this. Okie doke. When do you start your new certification? Did you say? Welcome back. I trust you found Erinville then. This is what we learned. Interesting. I had a feeling you would learn something important, even if that just was simply a confirmation that no one knows much of anything. We should share this with Carl and discuss how we'd like to proceed. Assuming we find her back at the farm, she was still behaving oddly, so I bade her return and rest there. Perhaps not the best decision in hindsight. Would you mind checking near those flowers she was so entranced by? The rest of us can survey the more distant areas just in case she decides to wander. Dahlia, can you please fucking get down? You know what's real fun is when I'm trying to freaking do schoolwork and she's just like, oh, what a nice book you have. Let me just sit my ass on it. Freaking pain in my ass. I love her, but she's stupid annoying sometimes. Dahlia, I swear to God, if you knock this cup off, we're gonna have problems. Can you get down? Please. Thank you. Goodness. What the actual hell is this thing? Document. Alright. Shit. Oh, look. Hello.
For you. The spell will keep it from wilting. She said you would need it for the journey ahead.
Ooh.
Will you speak with her now? I cannot hope to match Minfilia's clarity, of course, but...
Thank you. Do not worry. She has lent me her body for only a moment. Just as I could not save the first from the flood of light, it has become arduous for me to interact with the physical world without assistance.
Okay.
Though I might converse with you for a time, the incorporeal form I assumed on the ship would be incapable of casting even the simplest enchantment. It is in the depths of the ethereal sea, the place to which all life returns, where my influence is greatest. After Minfilia's sacrifice on the first, it was to the sea, here in the source, where I ferried her soul. I wish that gentle spirit to find rest in the world she loved so well. And another who may yet have a part to play, though that will depend on you. Take the flower, walk free, for you are free, to go where you wish, to believe what you will. That bloom will be your guide, test and proof of your conviction. In darkness, seek joy. Surrender not to sadness, and see beyond despair. Walk free, and bear the light for others to follow.
Okay.
Together, raise it aloft and let it shine till the end, blinding and radiant.
That was all too brief. Already she seems so far away. My apologies if I startled you. Ever since we began our descent into Labyrinthos, I had sensed another's will, straining to reach out. Even with my particular talents, though, I was unable to make a connection at first. So weak and tenuous it was. Once I took hold of that wispy thread. Imagine my surprise to discover it was Heidelin herself. Needless to say, it seemed wise to learn what we could before letting go. Her answers were more cryptic than I would have liked, but at least she left us with a guide of sorts, that unusual flower. Yes, we are definitely making progress.
You can't be serious. We've done nothing wrong.
Uh-oh.
Mr. Fortuno, what business has the Forum with us?
Obstruction and suppression, apparently.
Mistress Baldessian, our records show you facilitated the Scions' entrance into Sharlayan by claiming them as assistants for your organization. We are aware of your investigations. After alerting the major institutions to the presence of potential troublemakers, we received word from an Archean custodian. A group operating under the auspices of the students, skulking about Labyrinthos and engaging in clandestine behavior.
Clandestine? We may not have entered Sharlayan as Scions, but we did naught to conceal our identities. Our only purpose in this city is to seek the truth. I can think of no reason why our actions should warrant the Forum's intervention.
What's the definition of clandestine? Like, I kind of know what it means, but... Kept secret or done secretively. Oh, okay. That makes sense.
It is not our way to discourage the pursuit of knowledge, but the timing of such pursuits must be considered, not to mention their potential impact. With the world in chaos, we, the true caretakers of wisdom, have committed ourselves to an undertaking that demands the utmost discretion. And we will not risk its success by turning a blind eye to disruptive
Weren't there two
foreign
earlier?
elements in our midst.
What then is to be our fate? Will you put us on a ship back to Eorzea?
The Forum will convene to examine your case. The results of said inquiry will determine your future in this city. As for your absent companion, he has already been detained.
Graha! But why? Is reading a crime now, too?
Reading is encouraged, celebrated even. Not, however, of the volumes shelved in the restricted section of the library.
Refusing to comply will only make matters worse. Let us instead treat this as an opportunity to open a dialogue with the Forum.
Okay.
Silence is often one's best defense. I would advise against prolonging the proceedings with frivolous discourse.
Music is intense.
But enough. This is not the place for debate. The rostra await.
Wow. Tired. Hello, Graha.
Forgive me.
I'm heckin' spacing out.
We would have been detained regardless. This way, at least, we managed to stay together. I trust your time within the Forbidden Archives was well spent.
Indeed, he says. No, it will not.
This inquiry is now in session. As Speaker-elect, I will be presiding over the day's proceedings. Master Fortuner, would you be so kind as to restate the matter which compelled you to summon your colleagues with such urgency?
Yes, please. Tell us what we have done.
As you are all aware, we recently denied Eorzea's request for Sharlayan assistance. Since then, certain individuals dissatisfied with our decision have taken it upon themselves to interfere with our work. They entered our nation masquerading as associates of the students of Baldessian. But these malcontents are better known as the Scions
Oh,
of the
God.
Seventh Dawn. These militants wield influence with both the Eorzean and Eastern alliances, and are inextricably involved with the crises presently afflicting the world at large. Loose in our city, these warmongers sought to meddle with and expose matters of state secret. What are they, if not a dire threat to be expelled?
A lot of talking.
You have tarnished the good name of the students. Galuf would be ashamed.
Fish, please. She's cute as fuck.
Baldessian was never one to forsake his fellow man. Even if this nation closed every door and retreated from the world, he would have found a way to help the Scions, help every soul of this star fight back against the coming doom.
She's fierce. Quiet, but fierce.
A terrible enemy stands poised to lay waste to all we hold dear. In the face of such madness, Eorzea reached out to Sharlayan, a respected ally, in the hopes of forming a united front. Was your curt dismissal truly the best you could offer? Or are you so preoccupied with your momentous duty of an age-long past that even the end of the world is unworthy of your attention?
Ooh.
Whence came this revelation?
From the mouth of a forum member within fortuitous earshot.
Hey, I don't have my hat on. I mean, she doesn't have her hood on either, but...
Then it seems your findings support my own.
Do it, Graha.
The reason I visited the restricted shelves was to study records of the Forum's policymaking process, to better understand the historical trends underlying their most major decisions.
Okay.
At first glance, the positions of neutrality in war and the accumulation of knowledge above all else appear constant and consistent, the unchanging pillars of Sharlayan society. And once upon a time, I might have left it at that. These days, however, I am more attuned to the subtleties of governance, and so I noticed something odd.
Do tell.
From a particular point in time, the purpose of these policies shifted. No longer was knowledge preserved for the benefit of society. Rather, society was to be gradually reshaped to ensure the preservation of knowledge.
Okay.
The most conspicuous and telling change was the one which befell Labyrinthos. Once little more than an oversized storehouse, an enormous allocation of funds saw it transformed into an advanced research and archival facility. I also discovered a fascinating account on the finances of our Dravanian colony.
Oh?
The settlement attracted students from far and wide, and the connections and tuition fees thus acquired were funneled into further improvements for the archives. Now, there is no question that our nation's progress is tied to the acquisition of wisdom. Nevertheless, the vast resources diverted for this purpose borders on the obscene. But returning to the matter of when, our change in course appears to have been made some 270 years ago.
Okay.
The very same period when Sharlayan scholars in the hinterlands began a formal study of the ethereal sea. You found something, did you not? And whatever it was, gave rise to your oh-so-important duty.
Mind your tongue, Archon. If you had seen...
The fuck?
Yes. We are bound by a duty we cannot ignore. Knowing this, what would you have us do? Abandon our vital work and join you on the field of battle?
I mean...
We will never choose the way of the sword. We will fulfill our mission, not through strife and bloodshed, but survival.
Fine.
Come what may, we shall live on. We must.
Do as you must, then. But we Scions will fight until the heavens fall, until our last breath.
Look at her. You want to fight?
Such misguided zeal.
You want to fight?
Father, Master Fortuner. I fail to understand the stance you have elected to take. But by the same token, I have yet to find a compelling argument to counter the challenge you put to us in Gridania.
Ooh, he gonna call you out.
Still, in the midst of my uncertainty, I must trust in myself to do what is right, as others have chosen to trust in me. So I will continue, as I always have, weighing the consequences of my every action, and allowing my hope for the future to inform my decisions.
That's quite enough. Have you all forgotten the reason for this assembly?
No.
Skolok Monteshane. He's the head of the studium and an old friend of my grandfather's.
Okay.
Honestly, every discussion devolves into some interminable debate. Terrible habit. Let's return to the topic at hand.
No.
By their own admission, these scions have resolved to fight alongside the Eorzean nations against the doom which swift approaches. But there exists no evidence of an attempt to incite our citizens to do the same. Furthermore, while our decision may well have been the correct one, we cannot simply bull our way through these disagreements without inviting doubts or objections. Put yourselves in their place. Who among you would leave a tome unopened if an elder forbid you read it with no reason given? No. If we're to quell further discontent, then we must conclude this matter with a fair and even hand.
I like this man.
Order! We will have order!
Master Monteshane raises some valid points. Keeping such concerns in mind, I propose we enforce the following measures.
I think I got the wrong mouse.
Until further notice, the students of Baldess are to cease any and all activities within the domain of Sharlian. You will also refrain from any further investigation into the Forum's decisions and duties. Failure to comply with these restrictions will result in the immediate expulsion of your Scion associates. Let us put this judgment to a vote. All in favor, raise your hand.
Fine. One person? No, there are a few.
I count 51 for and 48 against. The proposal is passed.
Wow.
Students, Scions, you have heard the Forum's judgment. Pray abide by it, or face the consequences.
Okay.
Honored members, I thank you for your time. This inquiry is concluded.
Look at us back upstairs. Well, at least we've been allowed to remain in the city. And our endless investigations have not been in vain. We now know that this mysterious duty of theirs began with whatever the Forum discovered in the Ethereal Sea. With our freedom so sorely curtailed, however, we will struggle to learn aught more of substance here in Sharlian. Okay. A state visitor. Salty Mr. Wolf, huh? I would say has a look of dissatisfaction. The overall picture has grown clearer, yes, but that's in spite of the Forum being so maddeningly vague about their duties. Oh my god. Why are they so reluctant to explain their actions in plain words? Survival, come what may, his father's work so vital that it takes precedence over his own family. Ow. Oh goodness. I think I might need to be done soon. Ugh. Elfino, Elise? It is you. When I heard you'd been dragged before the Forum, I came as swiftly as I could. I'm so very glad they allowed you to stay. Okay, yep, that's what I figured. Mother? Mommy? Mommy? Emilian's Levelier. Yep, we're gonna go with that. And you find people must be the signs of the seventh dawn. How lovely it is to finally meet you. Mother, please. We don't wish to make things difficult for you. If word reaches Father that you were here... Oh, bother that. Am I to be chastised for speaking with my own children? I'm well aware that you and Master Fortuno are not on the best of terms at the moment, but I've been absolutely desperate to see my darlings again. You will come by the house, won't you? I'm just waiting. The timing couldn't be better. As matters stand, we shan't be going anywhere until we discuss matters with Thancred's group and reconsider our options. This mom an axe. Go, visit your home. We'll be back at the annex before you are ready to rejoin us. I'm not sure we... Ashwin, what do you think? Do whatever you want, friend. Ashwin? The Ashwin Dairy? What a splendid day this has turned out to be. Champion of Eorzea, I insist that you join us. Yeah, sure, okay. But we must be quick about it. Not for my own benefit, but should my husband return and find you enjoying our hospitality, the servants will be made to suffer the consequences. I know. I'm pretty fucking fabulous. Ashwin, if you would be so kind as to escort my children to the estate. How about no? And then she was gone, and with her opportunity to, no opportunity to protest. Matter is settled. Enjoy yourself. I'm struggling to stay awake. Okay. I apologize. My mother is not one to take no for an answer. Still, I'm glad, relieved even, to see her in such high spirit. What say you, Ashwin? Though it seems we shall have little enough time to enjoy it, will you accompany us on our visit home? Sure. Fine. If we're going, then let's get it over with. But be sure to stay in the entrance hall. No peeking into our private chambers, thank you very much. Why ever not? Your room is always perfectly neat and tidy. Everyone has things they'd rather keep to themselves, don't they? Cherished mementos you couldn't bring yourself to throw away, childhood toys. I mean, yeah, never mind. The Velier estate is that way. Straight to the stairs. Come on. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's go visit home. Let's go. I need to go. Oh boy. Let's go. How long is this quest? Yum. Woo. 6 6,000 damage. Well, thanks, fairy friend. It's just a simple walk around quest. Well, dick. When Elsa and I were little, this bridge was as far as we were permitted to wander alone. I say alone, but my mother or a servant was always somewhere nearby, keeping a watchful eye. And now look at us, traveling to different continents, different worlds even. As children, Alphino and I would often wait here for our father to come home from work. It must have been a day when his meetings ran long, because I remember growing restless and leaning out over the railing to watch the water rush by. Father, of course, arrived at that exact moment, came pounding down the path in a panic, crying out my name. I really like this song that's playing right now. There's a way to show the name of the song, but I'm not sure. And here you are at last. Please do come in. Wow.
Welcome home, my lady.
What? What are you gawping at? I'll have you know I'm quite fond of the Rising Stones.
Lord Fortuneau is not to hear of this visit. And I should also like the children to have their gifts, ere my husband makes his return.
As you wish, my lady.
Maybe. I might just go to bed. Yeah.
Master Alphino, Mistress Alice, if you'd accompany me upstairs.
We shan't be long.
Okay, great. I'll just stay here. I mean, I was invited, but I'll just wait here, like 5 steps in the building. But whatever.
The twins have been sending letters home from time to time, recounting their latest adventures. I am sure they withhold certain details, of course, if only to keep me from worrying.
Sure.
Yet a mother worries all the same. In the early days especially, I tried to support them as best I could, sending the Scion's coin and other such donations. Fortunately, they have found the strength to overcome adversity time and time again. Their words grow more confident with every letter, their depictions more vivid. The triumphs and defeats, the joys and sorrows. It is clear that they have come to find value in every experience. But of those they treasure most, it would seem that meeting you might be the most impactful.
Well, then.
Since that fateful day, I do believe there has not been a single missive in which you were not mentioned by name. It is plain they care for you, and I am glad they have such a steadfast companion watching over them.
Oh gosh! Ah.
Under normal circumstances, I would offer you tea, but alas, these are anything but. In any event, why don't you keep me company whilst we await my children's return? Perhaps you might regale me with a tale or two of your exploits.
Sure. Let's do it. Let me tell you about the time I walked off the cliff and took 6,000 damage. Oh wait, that was 2 seconds ago.
When you mentioned gifts, I wasn't sure what to expect. Mother,
Oh, look how well it fits you. And the style is to your liking?
It's perfect. Exactly what I would have chosen. But please, tell me you had something different made for Alphina.
Naturally. You are hardly little children anymore. And while I shall miss
She's
dressing
cute.
you in those precious matching outfits, I must respect the individuals you have grown to become. See for yourself.
Ooh, fancy.
Thank you for the splendid clothes, Mother. Stylish, comfortable, and eminently
I like hers better.
I am so glad you like them. They are, however, missing one final touch.
I wish I could wear boots as high as she's got.
If you would allow me, Master Alphino.
Wow.
Wait. Are these...
A sage's tools of the trade. They belonged to your father.
Ooh. Better not tell him.
Though he may as well be chained to his desk these days, as a student he was often called upon to venture into the field. He wielded those armaments, both to heal and to harm in no few battles. None so fierce as those you two have braved, perhaps, but battles nonetheless. Thus did I pull them out of storage, to show you that he was not always the man who stands in vehement opposition to you now. And also because it would be a terrible waste of ridiculously expensive House Leveilleur commissioned artistry.
Oh my god. Why'd he get the extra super special stuff?
I'm told these devices are quite difficult to master, but someone of your extensive experience should soon have them darting about with grace and aplomb. May the wisdom in that crystal serve you well. And please, try to find common ground with your father, that you might come and go without need for this awful subterfuge.
I'll think about it. Oh gosh. I'm cold.
We will, Mother. I promise.
Fine. Fine.
My final gifts to you, before you run off, are an observation and a suggestion. Firstly, Fortuno has ever been a serious man, but it was only after you were born that he truly lost himself in his work. I may not know the Forum's inner workings, but I know your father's. The timing of that change in him holds some significance. Secondly, do not seek to best your father with words. Far better that you simply show him. Let him discover the merit of your actions, after they cannot be undone.
I'll think about it.
We shall take your wisdom to heart. Thank you again for these gifts, and farewell for now.
Safe travels, my children. Eat well, stay warm, and keep your friends close.
Thanks so much for waiting in the lobby for 2 hours while I went and changed my clothes. I'm keeping my mom distracted. You're the best, Ashrin. You're welcome. You're welcome. Don't need to thank me. You're welcome. Oh my goodness! I'm dying. I'm so tired. I mean, I didn't go to bed any earlier. Not really. And I woke up at 5:50. So yeah. I'm tired. Tired, okay? Just let me be tired. Can't I just be tired? Why can't I be tired? Oh, freaking out. Freaking out. Didn't even get 5 hours of sleep last night, okay? I'm tired. Okay? You can be tired in bed. I am tired now. How about that? I'm off. Try to say. I've got to get some schoolwork done. I gotta get a fair amount of schoolwork done, and I am going to Panera on Tuesday. And I need to do some housework. But yeah, we should play. We should play together. And we can do a dungeon run if you want. And I could try and keep everybody healed. Okay. Cool. Well, I'm gonna go away now because I can't stop yawning and that's no fun for anybody. So. I appreciate everybody being here so much. I hope you all have a great day or night, whatever it is, wherever you are. I will see you guys in my next stream, which will be Thursday at the latest. And until then, stay safe, stay healthy, take care of yourselves,